Menopausal weight gain is real. That body fat that starts to grow around our middle is not only because we ate too much pasta or ice cream, but as we enter the menopausal phases, our estrogen levels go down. Our body starts to store fat, and there is a redistribution of fat to our belly. Our clothes start to fit differently. We feel frumpy, and we notice we have a different body shape than we once had, and it becomes even harder to achieve the shape that we want to have. It's frustrating knowing that what we did in the past does not work for us today. We don't burn fat as quickly as we did before just by increasing our physical activity, because there are menopausal changes that affect how quickly our body metabolizes food and burns fat, and these changes also affect our behavior around food. This is not just in our imaginations. Those pounds that we could outrun in the past have to be managed differently today. And our cravings don't just stem from thin air. They increase with hormonal changes, and they're harder to manage the more our eating habits get out of control. So I'm going to talk about how menopausal changes contribute to belly fat and how we can battle the bulge and get rid of it as quickly as possible while still keeping it real. My name is Jennifer Lipscomb. I'm a fat loss nutrition coach, and I help Black menopausal women with a sweet tooth lose fat on a fully or partly plant-based diet without skipping dessert. If you're menopausal, you have most likely experienced at some point an increase in body fat, hot flashes, disturbed sleep, night sweats, mood swings, and increased appetite and cravings. These symptoms are related to hormonal changes that take place in our body, which can even get more out of control simply by what we eat, how active we are, and how we manage stress. The hormonal changes that cause these symptoms stem from a decrease in estrogen levels, which causes an imbalance in other hormones like insulin, ghrelin, and leptin. And this can disrupt our appetite and hunger signals. A decline in estrogen levels can also lead to an increase in cortisol, which can increase our mood swings, our anxiety, and sleep disturbances. All these symptoms contribute to belly fat because they affect our appetite, how we behave around food, and how we store and burn fat. If these symptoms can be affected by what we eat, how active we are, and how we manage stress, then by managing these 4 things, we can control the impact that these changes have on our metabolism, how we burn calories, and in turn, how we get rid of belly fat. When battling the bulge, it's important to remember that losing fat successfully and sustainably cannot be done overnight with a get slim quick strategy. But at the same time, it doesn't have to require super strenuous workouts or spending hours in the gym working on your stomach. Because as you know, you cannot target fat. You can only target muscles, which can help redistribute the fat. So if you want to get rid of belly fat smarter and more efficiently, execute the steps that I'm going to share with you and do it consistently. The first way is to eat food that fills you up and keeps you satisfied while keeping the calories low. The quickest way is to eat more plant-based foods like whole vegetables, including starchy and non-starchy veggies like beans and potatoes, as well as increase protein. Drinking lots of water is also important, at least 2 to 3 liters per day, and try to reduce sugar and alcohol as much as possible because it can throw your hormones into whack and cause your body to hold onto fat and drive you to overeat. Sugar and alcohol also affects your sleep, which can ultimately raise cortisol levels and reduce your chances of burning fat. Now, with the thought of cutting out wine and sugar, some of you probably mentally blocked out right there altogether. And trust me, I get it. Letting go of alcohol is a pretty big ask, but I'm not suggesting that you completely cut out wine and sugar from your diet indefinitely. Complete restriction may not be sustainable for you, and it can even drive you to binge if you're not careful. So enjoying an occasional wine or dessert with sugar for special events is fine, but they should not dominate your entire meal plan. The second way is to set an eating window. Setting an eating window of 8 hours or less will automatically control the amount you eat and reduce unnecessary calories. But at the same time, it increases your fasting window, which will get you quicker to burning fat. I'll link my video on setting an eating window so that you can get ideas on how it can help you. The third way is to increase movement. This does not mean engaging in hours of exercise. In fact, the less time you spend with intense workouts, the better. Intense workouts drive our cortisol levels high, which makes our bodies hold on to fat. So you want to limit intense exercises to 10 minutes, 20 minutes max. Sweating is good because it means you're using energy, but you don't want to pass out. You want to enjoy the movement and feel like you're getting stronger, but without pushing your body past its limits. If you don't know about Mr. and Mrs. Muscle, they have one of the best fitness programs out there. Simply check out their YouTube videos. I'll leave a link in the description, and combine compound exercises with doable strength training, so you're not killing yourself. Also, because I injured my knee, I'm no longer able to hop up and down as much as I did before. So I've opted for the modified versions, which they also include in all of their videos, and I don't have to worry about injuring my knee any further. Before I tell you the last tip, if you're getting value from this content, I urge you to like, subscribe, and share this video with all of the amazing Black menopausal women you have in your life who are struggling to lose belly fat. Together we can conquer the menopausal weight gain and feel confident and happy about how we look and feel. The fourth way is to intentionally get better sleep and manage stress. This is nothing new. Menopausal women hear often more sleep is beneficial, but we know it's not easy to do, especially if we have hormonal changes. Poor sleep can negatively impact our metabolic system. To increase the chances that you sleep better, pay attention to the first step by eating a balanced diet and cut out as much sugar and alcohol as possible. In addition, find stress management techniques that work for you, such as prayer and meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or engaging in hobbies that you enjoy. And make sure to aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night to keep your cortisol levels low. Remember, losing belly fat, especially during menopause, requires a combination of healthy lifestyle choices. There is no quick fix, but if you use the strategies that I have mentioned consistently, you will get there the quickest and the most sustainably. Remember, sustainable weight loss takes time and consistency. Focus on making long-term healthy lifestyle choices rather than seeking rapid weight loss solutions, and you will get there quicker than you think.